Yo, what is up, guys, and welcome to another episode of my 2K25 Elimination Series. Let's get right into it. We're going to be covering the Cleveland Cavaliers, a team that is one of the very few teams in my lifetime that I got to witness win their first chip. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, it's a different kind of atmosphere now that LeBron's gone. I mean, I know we're quite a few years away from that, but right now this Cavs team is looking like a real deal. They earned themselves the one seed in the East, but ultimately lost to the Pacers in 5 games. And honestly, I think this undoubtedly, I think, was probably the most surprising. I guess you could say like falling apart in these playoffs. I mean. Yeah, pretty much. Wolves being the Lakers, I kind of expected that. I just think the Wolves are a team that are kind of a team that steps it up in the playoffs, back-to-back Western Conference Finals for them. So I didn't think that sixth seed really reflected the type of team that was on that roster. And then, yeah, Rockets kind of falling apart. They were a young team. I kind of understand that a little bit. And Warriors, they're battle tested and they're hungry. But yeah, pretty much throughout these playoffs, though, the biggest surprise was the Cavs, who looked to be like the favorite to come out of the East this year. Just couldn't get it done in the end and lost to the Pacers in 5. I mean, Pacers, granted, it hasn't updated yet, but Pacers did win Game 6 and they're in the final. So it is a good Pacers team they did run into, but you'd think Cleveland with Donovan Mitchell, Darius Garland, Evan Mobley, Jarrett Allen, you'd think they'd be able to get further in the playoffs these last couple years than where they did end up finishing. Yeah, I mean, even with the supporting cast, they look to be a strong team, but it just wasn't in the cards for them. And yeah, it is what it is. We're gonna try to see if we can win a championship, the first in Cleveland's history, post LeBron. No retirements for our team. LeBron does retire though, and his jersey will be retired with the Cavs. League meetings, we're not going to change anything too much because we want it to be as real as possible. I'm not saying that there aren't going to be any real changes in the future, but I just want it to be as close to reality as we are today. But okay, so Nets get the number one pick. They win the Cooper Flag sweepstakes, not the Mavericks, which happened in real life. Don't know why 2K has the lottery in the off season because we all know it happens mid playoffs. So there's that. And yeah, Suns have our pick at 29. I do not believe we have a pick. Just kind of quick glance there. I don't think we have one. Could be wrong. Okay, so we have two second round picks. So with this team, there might be some guys, yeah, like Craig Porter Jr., Dean Wade. Maybe we look to trade them away. See what offers we might be getting here. Utah pick and a Clippers pick for next year. I'm all over that. Let's pull the trigger on that trade because those two picks, because they're not Thunder picks, they can really turn into something good for us. So yeah, we'll advance here. So yeah, no picks in year one off season, which is fine. Let's see. Do we want to extend anyone here? Amani Bates, 21 and 69 years old. Yeah, we'll keep him around for one more year. See what progression he can make, if any. Javante Green, Sam Merrill, and Chuma Okeke are our free agents with third year rights. Let's extend Sam Merrill here. Just for 2 years, 3 mil. I feel like it's a relatively cheap, team friendly contract. And then just kind of looking at this roster we got here. So Jarrett Allen, great center from the Nets. He's been in Cleveland for a few years. I've been happy with his production. Just kind of been being an NBA fan, outside looking in. I was really stoked with the Mobley pick. I think Mobley's one of those guys. He just won. What did he win? First team, or wait, second team all defense 2025. Okay, did he not win? Did he win defense player of the year, or am I tripping? I might be tripping. No, I think he did win. Yeah. So that's weird. It's not reflecting there. But yeah, I mean, 92 overall at 24. Honestly, I feel he could be like a Tim Duncan type in the NBA. That was kind of like my player comparison for him coming into the NBA. I think he hasn't quite been there yet, but I think we're kind of seeing glimpses a little bit. 24 and 11 points from him in that elimination game against the Pacers. Just kind of looking at his stats overall, just putting up solid numbers, averaging 9 rebounds a game. His blocks are there as well. I think he's a high IQ player. The only thing with him I'd like to see down the line is I'd like him to be a little bit more aggressive. He's pretty laid back, which I can appreciate. So was Tim Duncan, but Tim Duncan on the court was aggressive. He commanded the offense in the post. So I'd like to see a little bit more of that from him. And then small forward, we're set. We got a Coro who's kind of been their prospect forever. And then in the last couple of years, they've added Strus and DeAndre Hunter, which they added at the deadline to kind of bolster defense with Hunter and a little bit of a offense with Strus. Strus has that like clutch gene. I firmly believe in that. And yeah, he was a solid piece on the Heat team that made some deep playoff runs before joining Cleveland. And Donovan Mitchell, I mean, yeah, he is the star on this team. He can just turn and flip the switch in an instant. He really has a clutch gene. I said Max Strus does, but Mitchell does, no doubt about that. Ever since he took that Jazz team that was looking kind of meh and beat the Thunder in like 5 games, who had Paul George and Russell Westbrook at the time, he really stamped himself in this league. I still think he was robbed for Rookie of the Year. I know technically Ben Simmons was still a rookie that year, but I mean, let's be real. Mitchell was literally a rookie, so I think he should have gotten that award. And Garland, he's been kind of up and down here. Down year last year, and then back up to where he was. I think injuries have kind of caught up to him a little bit. He didn't seem like he was 100% in the entire Pacers series. Yeah, so that's going to be something to look out for later. Honestly, Donovan Mitchell just had to carry this team, and he did his best. I mean, looking at his points here in this Pacers series, yeah, look at that. 33, 48, 43, 12 in one bad game. He only played 20 minutes, and then 35 in another. Literally playing like the entire game, just really commanding his team to those wins, willing them each time to those wins. So, yeah, I think definitely with this core of players that we have now, I feel like championship window is wide open at this point. Right now, I think the biggest question mark is going to just kind of be how we kind of just balance this roster and contracts. Yeah, it's going to be a little bit difficult because I'd like for us to have a little bit more of a bench. I don't think we have that quite yet. Let's actually, cap hold some of these guys here. And Ty Jerome, that's a guy. He was up for Sixth Man of the Year this year, but he was only on like kind of a 1-year deal, so there's kind of like that was pretty much all they could really get with him because we can't afford him anymore. So I think he's definitely played himself into a bigger contract. He did kind of fall apart there in the playoffs. He was really looking like a guy who shouldn't be in the rotation at all for some of those games. But yeah, I mean, I think just based off of his regular season alone, he definitely deserves a look with another team to maybe be a starting point guard or top backup point guard maybe. So we got a few free agents available here. I'm trying to think, Chetty Osman. So he was with the Spurs last year. Okay, did not remember that. Let's offer him another year back, and then let's just see where we're at here. So renounce money. No, we're gonna renounce them as well. Okay. And then Chuma, I guess, will extend here, right? Let me just check this out. Okay, so yeah, we need another power forward. Sure, we'll offer him. We need another center. Wait, we need another center? Did Larry Nance not sign with us? Oh no, this is last day of the moratorium. Got it. Okay. Okay, so yeah, well, okay, so we got a good team here. Got most of the guys we wanted in. Let's add campaign. I think he's one of those guys I think can really like flip the switch. Okay, so if we add him, oh, actually, we'd be over. We'd have to get rid of somebody here if we're hoping Imani Bates signs. So, okay. So, yeah, I guess we're just going to renounce Bates then. Yeah, because he's actually regressed since we tried extending him. All right, so campaign, we'll wait on mulling. All right, so we'll sign campaign. We're not going to be able to afford Jerome. Thompson, he's a little bit over the hill at this point. And he's bounced around. It's not like he's been with Cleveland this entire time. Okay, so yeah, we'll sign campaign to fill out this team. All right, so we are set. We got 15 guys on the roster. All right, moving on here. So yeah, you're one of the sim. I'm confident with this team. Donovan Mitchell, Garland, Mobley, and Jarrett Allen. Solid starting five. And then you could literally just fill in one of the other small forwards, Strus, Okoro, or Hunter. And yeah, just plug and play them however you see fit. Kenny Atkinson. And yeah, solid rotation, I think, here. So campaign's last guy in 10 deep rotation. We got Larry Nance, Tyson, small forward. Yeah, so we got a lot of small forwards getting minutes here. I'm trying to just see real quick. So campaign backing up, okay. Backing up Mitchell, we got Burks, okay. Hunter, Strus. Let's say we move Strus to the 2. What does that look like in terms of his overall? He's a 78 otherwise. 77. Okay. Yeah, maybe we'll try that out. And then Coro, probably the same thing. 6'5", they're both 6'5", okay. You know what? Let's try Strus. We'll put him at 3, and we'll try Okoro at the 2. Let's see whose overall gets better, if any of them. Okay. Yeah, their overalls aren't good enough. We're just gonna keep them at the 4. Damn. Okay. Yeah, they're all pretty much the same size. And then Osman, Okeke. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think we need a backup center. I think that's our biggest hole here. But great start to the season so far. We're 10-0. Unbelievable. I mean, yeah, I mean, our roster is, I think, capable of being first in the East. I mean, they were last year, so we definitely have that great starting 5 lineup. I mean, honestly, like we have pretty good depth just with like all our small forwards alone. Last year, they traded away some of the pieces in their depth for Hunter, like Karis LeVert. He was a good guy to have backing up Donovan Mitchell, I thought. A little surprised they traded him for Hunter, but yeah, I guess it kind of, I don't know. Did it make sense? I don't know. I wasn't super fond of it, but Hunter is a good defender. He didn't really show up in the way I thought he would. He's been a guy, like, in his Hawks career, I think, has been kind of meh as well. Just his numbers aren't really showing up on the stat sheet. I understand there's things he does that aren't going to show up, but I just felt for where the Hawks picked him in the draft and him being a Virginia product. I think he was on that national championship team, but yeah, I just thought he'd be a lot better so far in his tenure in the league. All right, but I mean, yeah, we started 10-0. We've gone 23-9 since, so reality's kind of kicking in for us a little bit here, but yeah, we're still number 1 in the power ranking, number 1 in the conference rank. This is one of the sims I was kind of looking forward to, just because it's kind of like I don't really need to touch much. I think this team, just with a little bit more time maybe together, like build on that cohesiveness, I think definitely they can win a title in like a 3-year stint, just as long as they have like the right guiding hand. It's 36-12 here as we hit the trade deadline. Just check out contract extensions here. Okay, so Okoro, we got Strus, Mitchell, Garland, Okoro. Okay, cool. So Mitchell's injured. Okay, so that's gonna hurt us. Cracked the neck vertebrae, 4 to 6 weeks. Okay, that does not sound good at all. Okay. All right. What I'm gonna be thinking about trading here. All right. I'm thinking we maybe trade Strus here. Yeah, I feel like that makes the most sense. I do kind of hate to make that trade because I feel like he does kind of fit in to this Cavs team. Let's see what options if we put together. Yeah, let's just see what we can get back for Strus first and foremost here. If we get a backup center or a backup shooting guard, I feel like that would go a long way. So we're getting some good offers here. Cole Anthony, Malik Beasley would be a solid backup shooting guard. What I really want to see is a team offering me 2 players and throwing in one of my guys in it as well. That would really force me to like make a deal I couldn't refuse. Okay, so like this Brandon Clark deal, I'm liking. I save money, but I'd rather get a backup, like a better backup shooting guard. But I don't. Oh, they do have LeVert. Okay, let's explore this a little bit. So 22 mil. We need to find a guy worth 6 mil or so. Campaign. Maybe we try that out. Or a guy like Sam Merrill. How about that? Okay, like Sam Merrill. We want some more picks out of it. All right. Let's try to feature. Okay, we can't do that. If we add some seconds here, I feel like this would really solidify our team depth-wise, and we're not really sacrificing too much. Okay, still not enough. Okay. Jazz pick. Timberwolves. Okay. Still no. Alright. Okay, swap worst with the Cavs. So the Jazz pick's looking really good. Alright, let's do the Clipper pick then. Clippers pick. Still want Burks. Second. Getting closer, I think. Second. Still no. Okay, so they'd want to do Burks for Spencer. Spencer is a shooting guard. Burks 76 versus 71. Okay, what if we just did it this way then? That wouldn't be enough, huh? Damn, okay. Okay, so we're looking. Ooh, how about Chuma? How about we do Chuma then? They do Chuma trade. We'll add the seconds. Still no. Okay. Let's go back then. Okay. Okay, so they don't want Chuma. They're really looking for. What if we do campaign then? Still no. Okay. Damn. I mean, granted, if we're getting LeVert, we actually don't need. We can afford to get rid of Burks, I guess. So yeah, if we do this, right? Sam Merrill. Okay, wait. If we take out some of these seconds here, we try this. There we go. So don't. Okay, this way we don't have to get rid of all those second round picks. Okay, Alec Burks. What if we got really crazy and added 13 to this? Because I don't want to get rid of another shooting guard. Let's just explore this for a second. Alright, like a vet shooting guard I'd be fine with. Yeah, let's try this. Okay, that. And then Warriors get him, sham it to us. Would they do that? And we add the seconds. To the Warriors. Really? Okay. If we did to the Grizzlies, if we did, damn it. Okay. Why is this should work on paper, right? You'd think so. All right, we'll take that out, I guess. Just do the original. All right, fine. Okay, and then can we trade Yuki? No, we can't. Okay. I mean, we got Yuki. It's fine. I'd rather have a better point guard, frankly. He's got 1 year though, but we did get LeVert, and we got another backup. We got a solid backup center this time, so I'm not mad about that. Okay, and then let's see what the rotation would look like now. So yeah, Mitchell's out, so yeah, LeVert would start for us now. We bring him back. Clark's gonna be our 7th man. Cool. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. 36-12 at this point. Yeah, let's just see if we can kind of manage this team right now without Donovan Mitchell for a while. And yeah, we're playing good ball even without him, right? Because I don't think he's back just yet. I know he is. Okay. So yeah, we're full on healthy, I think, at this point. Double check. Yep, full on healthy. Awesome. 14-14 on the season. Contract extensions. Check this out. We'll resign, we'll resign. So everyone's pretty much locked up for the future. All right, we'll continue the sim here. Okay, 45-16, 45-17. So yeah, I mean, we're on track for a 60+1 season. We still got, yeah, about a couple weeks left. Sim to the end here. So we got about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 14 games left or so. Could get it done, maybe. 51, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we have to win out if we want a 60-win season. So I mean, it's doable, but yeah, let's call it 59, 58-win season, 59-win season. All right, we'll take that. Wemby MVP, Cooper Flag Rookie of the Year. Simons wins 6-man. Wemby DPOY. Scoot gets Most Improved. So 2 awards for the Blazers. Interesting. Giannis Clutch, Coach of the Year Pop. Ramsey Exec of the Year for the Cavs. Cool. Let's see any Cavaliers end of the season accolades. So Mobley, 3rd team. See what numbers he was putting up this year. All right. So yeah, a little bit of a dip, but I mean, let's see. How many minutes is he playing? He's playing more minutes, and his numbers went down. Interesting. He's not shooting as well. Free throws are better though. Okay. So not loving that regression. Yeah. Okay. So kind of curious now. Just want to check something. So we got the Jazz pick, right? So they're worst. So we should have the best odds for the #1 pick. So that hindsight, that looks like a great trade that we made. And then Clippers, yeah, I mean, they're in the playoffs. So yeah, I mean, I think, yeah, it was a wise choice, I think. And we got the 1 seed in the East. So injury wise, Mitchell's hurt again. Okay, that's not good news. That is not good news. High left ankle sprain this time. So we play the Pacers. So a team we faced off against last year. Damn, it's going to be tough to win against them. We've added some more depth, though, to this team. And Clark and LeVert. I mean, LeVert was there last year, but okay. Pacers are an 8 seed. All right, we're up 3-0, and we sweep them. All right, so we got rid of our opponent from last year. Mitchell's back. Let's see, how many? He only played 1 game that series. That's good. That's good news. We're playing the Celtics, who are a 5 seed. They're an aging team, so hopefully our youth should be good against them. I know they still got Brown and Tatum, but overall, I think they're pretty old. Okay, we lost by 3. We were super late in that game. And Garland picked up an injury, which will sideline him until 4 to 6 weeks. Ouch. That pretty much puts him out of the whole playoffs. He might come back very late in the finals if we make it that far, but that's a huge loss to this team. No doubt about that. All right, so game 2 we take. Still a very close game. Our whole starting 5 and then some are playing hot right now. It's going to be tough couple games here in Boston, especially with Garland out. Tight game, and we'll win by 2. Okay, so we return the favor, win 1 on the road for Garland. All right, here we go. Game 4 in Boston. Need to win again here. We are the 1 seed, so we need to make these games count. We came back at the end there. We're up 3-1 after being down 1 to start open the series. So he'll return 2 to 4 weeks. Okay, let's hope we can get out of this series early, get some guys rested up, make sure he gets rehab quick. All right, so we'll lose this one by 8. They'll force a game 6. We tried Elfrid Payton in the last game. Let's see how he does this game as well. All right, down 2 after 1, tied at halftime, down 4 going into the 4th, and okay, we advance. Awesome. So we'll be in the conference finals for the first time for Cleveland since LeBron's left, I'm pretty sure. Okay, so Payton's starting. Garland, 2 to 4 weeks at this point. Okay, Campaign and Payton are pretty much switching every game. I want to see his recent games here. 6 points, 7 points. Yeah, and other than that, he really hasn't been playing much. And then Payne, let's see. 0 points. Wow. And he has been getting minutes, but a couple of those games he's playing pretty solidly. Okay. Mitchell's got to be turning it up, right? Yeah, 42. Consistent production from him. Mobley, he's balling. Allen, wow, look at those rebounds. That's what's winning us this series. All right, so we played Knicks in the conference finals. Knicks are going to be desperate to get to the finals after. And I mean, in real life, they got eliminated here, but in this sim, they beat the Pacers in 7. So, all right, it's gonna be tough. We do got home court though, without Garland though for the time being. But if this series goes like late, maybe we might get him back. I'm thinking though he's not going to be available until the finals around then. So game 1 they take in Cleveland. All right, here we go. Game 2, can't let them go up 2 games against us. I know it's a tough Knicks team, but our roster I think top to bottom is better. All right, they'll win game 2 here. Man, where is the defense? Defense is just non-existent at all. Okay, so yeah, we're down 2-0 here. Garland. Oh, he did play. Wait, what? Oh yeah, that's right. He got injured in the Boston series. I forgot about that for a sec. All right, so Garland, Darius Garland, 1 to 2 weeks still. All right, so we're 2 games away from being eliminated here. So we need to win here in the Garden. It's going to be a tough atmosphere to come into and win. 3-point game late into the 3rd. And yeah, they'll take this game. So backs are literally against the wall here. I think, let's see, what tweak can we make here? I don't want to change up anything really with our points of emphasis because it seems like Kenny Atkinson's got our team good in a good spot. If we go 9 deep, I just want to check this out. 9 deep, okay. If we go 8 deep, what does that look like? I mean, let's try it. Why not? I feel like we kind of have to at this point. Get some more minutes to our stars here. Okay, I mean, we're down 10 late in the 3rd. Definitely some time to make up a comeback. And yeah, we just avoid the sweep there on the last second it seemed. Okay, so Atkinson's going to try out LeVert at the 1. So that makes us a little bit better, I think. Yeah, let's try that out. That's going to be an interesting fold. Is that because Payton got injured? No, okay. So yeah, we're going to try this layout out. Let's see how this fares for us. At home, see if we can win here. Keep this season alive for us after that 1-point win. All right, we're down 3 here late. And wow, another 1-point win. Keeping our series alive. LeVert, let's see how he did as starting at point guard. Where is it? So 23 points at point. Okay, 7 assists. Wow, he's really kind of stepping into that point guard role. And checking on Garland again here. Still 1 to 2 weeks. Damn, okay. So back to New York we go. We forced a game 6. Come on, guys. Jesus. We're down 18 here. Man, what a big second quarter from them. But we come back in the 4th, tie game, 10 minutes to go. Ooh, 3-point game, overtime. Oh, damn it. I think they're going to win. Down 4, 4-point game. We lose by 4, and Knicks go to the finals and lose in 7. So Knicks back-to-back losses in the finals. Yeah, Garland being out really just hurt us. But I mean, a strong first year of the sim so far. Almost got it done in 1 year. And we had the record in the East. I feel like if he was healthy, could have been a different story. But wow, we went from 1 in the draft lottery to landing 5th pick in the draft. So not great. Let's extend Kenny Atkinson here. I'm surprised they only signed him for 2 years. Actually, oh shit, did he retire? No, okay. All right, so Kenny Atkinson, we'll look to bring back here. Kenny. Let's go alphabetically. It just makes it way more easier. Way easier. All right, here we go. All right, yeah, we'll bring him back. Cool. NBA draft time. All right, so we got the 5th pick. This is the Debansta draft this time. So I'm trying to think, what would our team need be here? Probably a small forward, which would mean like maybe Debansta would be worth that trade up. Let's see if we try to trade up for, excuse me, with the Blazers, right? Yeah, the number 1. Okay. Damn. Okay, so they won't trade that pick. Okay. Let's do it this way. We'll send to our pick. Okay. We can take Chris Sinek, best available defensive anchor type player. Let's do that. And then let's see, draft summary. So the Bands did go number 1. Let's do it this way. We took best available for the Blazers. Hopefully they need a center. This doesn't always work, but I mean, in theory, you'd be talking to the Blazers beforehand, express that they're interested in that pick, and because they can't, you try to do it this way. So, okay. So, Sinek for Debansta. We got to make up 6 more mil here. We'll bring in Chuma. Okay, they're not biting on that just yet. Osman. I mean, at this point, we'll just give him the rest of our bench, sort of. We'll trade Campaign, just because he's 4 mil. Okay, still not there yet. 29 pick. Our own pick. Okay. Our own. No, we can't do that one. Larry Nance. That should clinch it, I think. Really? They're that high on him, huh? Okay, there we go. So got that done. I mean, definitely traded an arm and a leg to get him. We'll trade out here. But yeah, Sinek for Debansta. Kind of interested. Social media. What was that saying? Blazers might want to change their name to Power Forward because after picking up Chuma, they're overstocked. Trailblazers trade Debansta for Chris Sinek. Good trade. Horrible pick. I mean, hey, this guy, I bet he has it tagged. What? Oh, he's got bust written all over his face. Okay, yeah, I mean, yeah, I think we got the best guy in the draft, and it was a team need, I think. The small forward, we had a lot of guys trying to fill that one role. So maybe going forward, it's going to be a role where we could kind of not just stockpile small forwards in. So, yeah, making that trade with the Thunder for all those picks, really turned out for the best. So, yeah, we got LeVert for a couple more years. The Bansta and Hunter we still have. At this point, we really don't need Tyson. And we got Clark. So at this point, we need a backup. We need a backup point guard and a backup power forward. So let's see what we can get here. Backup point. Ooh, Payne Pritchard. No, they want Clark. Sengwe. No. Devin Carter. Miles McBride. He can play the 1, right? I think so. So yeah, that could be interesting. Hardy and Christie. Strother. Drake Powell. Sadiq Bey, Austin Newell. I mean, it's another young power forward. I'd rather not have to do that. So yeah, I think we go after. Let's do the Miles McBride trade. So how old's Garland? 26. I'd rather kind of get like a vet point guard. All right. If we trade Payton and we trade Tyson, what kind of offers are we looking at then? Ryan Dunn, Austin Newell, Sadiq Bey, Shepard, Yabusele. He might be a good option to get backing up Mobley. Ken McBride, Gigi Jackson, another young guy though. All right, so I think the where was it? What? Oh yeah, there it is. Okay, yeah, this Yabusele trade. We get a pick out of it. Yeah, I think we go for this one. We'll try this one out. I think this is a good move. Just helping out our power forward spot. Yeah, let's try that out. Okay, cool. All right, so got some more room to work with. Dinwiddie we'll look to bring in. And then we need another shooting guard. Looks like Bruce Brown would be a good option. Okay. Power forward, HB. Got some championship pedigree there with him. Yeah, we don't need Kawamura anymore. Okay, and then center spot, just to fill it out. Let's go Thomas Bryant. He's been balling out for the Pacers in real life. Give him a 1 year. And then, let's see, another point guard. You might want to add Sheed. He's going to be like a custom. All right, try that. Okay, Sheed's going to go elsewhere with the Suns. All right, let's just make sure we could get all these guys. So no Barnes or Brown. Okay, no Barnes or Brown. So yeah, let's sign Shamet 2 years. And power forwards, Finney Smith would be sick. And then point guard. Oh, we could get Payne back. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, Landry Shamet sign. Yeah, sign the rest. Okay, yeah, we got our roster. So we added the Bansta, added Yabusele, still got Clark and LeVert. Trade away Tyson, but I mean, yeah, we've increased our depth a little bit. We got a better solid. We got a wait. Did we get a better point guard? I'm blanking now. We went the 2027 draft. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so yeah, I think back-to-back 1 seeds in the East. I'd be shocked if we don't get to that spot once again here. Looking at the starting lineup, so Hunter's going to start for the time being, but the Banks is already our 6th man. Yeah, we got a solid rotation here. Go back to 10 deep. Let's just check this out. So yeah, Yabusele, LeVert, Okoro, Clark, the Bansta, and then yeah, just kind of got a lot of old vets filling out the rest of the roster. All right, yeah. Oh yeah, wait, did we get a backup point guard? I don't think we did actually. That was a point of emphasis. Yeah, we didn't find one. Dinwiddie and Campaign are there, which they're fine. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I mean, we're fine as is right now. Just hope Garland doesn't get injured again. I doubt he will, but you never know. Mitchell got like 2 injuries for us last year, so we just hope that doesn't happen again. So last year we started 10-0. This year it's a different story. We're starting like 10-10 ish, 9-11. But yeah, our chemistry is at 100% now. So this is where you really gotta see how we're doing here once our chem's at max. But yeah, 14-14, not the start we want for sure. Is this sustainable? We're gonna change some things around a little bit. Physical D, let's try that. Some crash, others run. We got some tired guys. Don't know why. We're still pretty early in the season. Mark Williams? No, we're not gonna do that. It is wild when you think of the Cavs team. I think that trade for Mitchell, hindsight, that was a great trade to make. Traded Lauri Markkanen, who like just kind of came out from a good year with the Cavs. He did solidly. It wasn't crazy, but yeah, he was kind of like he was at the Bulls for a bit. They moved on from him. The Cavs had him for a good season, and then they had Colin Sexton. It was looking like Sexton and Garland were going to be the 2 running mates there, and then they traded him and Markkanen to the Jazz, got Donovan Mitchell, and yeah, I think they got a good fair amount of picks as well. And yeah, I mean the Jazz, they were kind of hanging in there for a bit, but I think they understood that losing Mitchell was going to hurt in a big way. And I think the following season, that's when they got rid of Conley and Gobert to the Wolves. I don't know if it was a trade; it might have just been free agency, but yeah, I mean, yeah, Jazz they had one good year in Markkanen so far, but just like he's just kind of bleeding there now. I think that's like the nicest way to say it. Just because they're not in championship win now mode in Utah. I mean, they're stockpiling picks, but even still, I think they're a very far way away from winning a serious championship. But all right, so we got really no one else we need to touch in terms of contract extensions. Hunter refused re-sign. It makes sense. We still have Okoro and we have Debansta, so that's okay if he does leave us. Mitchell's got a 1-1, so we'll just hold off on him. He's got a strained oblique. Garland's got 2 years left, and Mobley, yeah, 4 years remaining on him. So we're gonna continue the sim here at the deadline. We're 30-24, so we're starting to kind of get a little bit better. We were like 7th or 8th, I think, in the West at one point, and like 12th in the power ranking. Now we're, around upper echelon of the play-in tournament. So definitely, I would like to see us improve a bit in the future. Because I mean, we should get that 1 seed in the East again. Don't know how the other teams have changed their rosters out, but I mean, I think this is a 1 seed contending team. So let's see injuries. We got Okoro injured, and then let's see how many games back are we as we're at the contract extension deadline right now. So Lakers top team in the NBA. So okay, so still got Luka, Mitrov, Giddey. Okay, so I mean they got a solid team. I mean pretty much just Luka there, but yeah, they've surrounded him with some good pieces. So we are 7.5 games back from the 1, and then in the East we're only 3 games back. So I mean we're definitely in the hunt to be #1 league overall, and certainly we're in the hunt for first in the East. All right, let's get these wins. Let's compile some wins together, guys. It's pretty tight though, still. All right, we got a week left. All right, so we're 5.5 games back. So yeah, no 1 seed this year, but we're still definitely gonna be in the playoffs. All right, so Luka MVP, Cam Boozer Rookie of the Year, Sixth Man Josh Giddey, Wemby Defense Player of the Year, Most Improved Malachi Branham on the Warriors, Ant-Man Clutch Coach of the Year is Jason Kidd, Jordan Hobson Exec of the Year. Let's see any Cleveland Cavaliers here. So Mobley second team all defense. Let's see, is he regressing again? No, he's kind of come back to form a little bit. His numbers are getting worse shooting wise. I don't like that at all. His minutes went down a little bit, but nothing crazy. So Debansta, all rookie first team, 15-7, really good numbers from him. Okay, so we finished with the 5 seed. Wow, I'm shocked by that a little bit. All right, 5 seed in the East. We're playing Charlotte round 1. See how they look this year. So they got LaMelo still. They've added Ace Bailey. That's a great pickup for them. Yeah, still Brandon Miller and Salon, and then Mo Bamba was their starting center. So don't know what happened to Mark Williams. I know they offered him to us, and we declined, so maybe they kept shopping him. Who knows? All right, so we got to win here on the road. I think on paper, our team is stacked top to bottom. I do not see us losing this series. I mean, we started with a loss, but even still, I do not see us winning a best-of-7 series against the Charlotte team, especially with the bigs we have against Mo Bamba and Salon. We should very well take this series. All right, so we still went on the road in Charlotte. All right, guys, come on, Cavs. Let's go, Cleveland. This is for you. All right, we'll take that game 3. All right, game 4, here we go. Brandon Clark's injured. Okay, that's tough. But yeah, I mean, we're in the driver's seat now. Got to continue these wins. So we're up 2-1 here. So this will give us 3-1 lead. Yeah, offensive explosion. We're starting to wake up here. All right, let's go. Game 5, back in Charlotte. Can we do the gentleman's sweep here? Up 14 after the first. They're starting to crawl back into this one. Tight game late, and we'll win and advance, and we'll be facing the 1 seed in Toronto. So injuries were all healthy. Good to see. All right, so this Raptors team looks about the same, but they've added Wendell Carter Jr. So no Jakob Poeltl, might be coming off the bench now. Who knows? Okay, but again, I think with the same Raptors team, pretty much, I think we should be able to take them in the best of 7. So game 1 on the road, we take big time win for our guys. Game 2, gotta steal 2. That'd be great. Oh, Hunter's injured now. Okay, so Clark came back from the injury, but now Hunter is banged up. All right, big second quarter from them, and another big third. Looks like we'll lose this one, but mission accomplished. We won one on the road. Lost by 30, though. That's not a good sign. Hopefully that was just an anomaly here. So pretty good lead at half. Scored 33 in the first 2 quarters, and we will take game 3. Game 4 back in Cleveland. Let's win this one again. Let's make it back-to-back wins here. All right, we're down 17. Still plenty of time left. Got a quarter and a half to go. And I mean, we started to crawl back into that one, but that lead was just a little bit too tall. Too tall of an order for us to come back from. All right, we're up 1 after 1, but it's still a tight game. All right, let's see if we can. Come on, guys, get that momentum. All right, we take game 5, game 6 back in Cleveland. Let's win it in front of our home fans. Advance to another conference finals. Come on, guys, we can do it. Down 15, still plenty of time left. All right, we're down 8 with 6.5 to go. 1 point game, 1 point game. All right, they tied it. 3 games apiece. All right, let's go 8 deep. We'll try it out. Let's put them to bed here, guys. Hawks are awaiting us in the next round. Up 6 after the first quarter. Ooh, okay. They had a big second, but we're starting to come back here in the third. Down 1 with 5 to go. Up 4. Up 4. Up 3. And we'll win. Wow, it looked like we just won by 1 point, though. That was a close series. Okay, so we played the Atlanta Hawks. We still don't have home court, and it's pretty much the same Hawks team. Oh, and they've added Darian Fox, so they're doing another point guard tandem experiment there. Let's go back to 10 deep. All right. Okay, so they're trying a new dual point guard experiment like they did with DeJounte Murray. So I think on paper still, this Cavs team is hungry. We've made it like this far again, like we did last year. All right, so game 1, we'll take on the road. So 6 games left in this series. We have just as many home games as they do. All right, guys. We can do this. All right, big lead for us here. All right, guys, we are sitting pretty. We are in the driver's seat in a big time way. Ooh, and then we got another injury. Darius Garland injured again. Sprained right toe, 1 to 2 weeks. Clark's playing with a sprained left hip. Okay, we're up 2-0 here, but Garland is out. So that sucks. But can we pull it off? We got this injury just around the same time last year. Okay, but we're up 3-0 here. Think we should be all right. And Mavs and Timberwolves are facing it out, duking it out in the Western Conference Finals. Can we make it a sweep here in front of our home fans? We've been pretty much winning from start to finish here. We win by 2 and advance, sweeping the Hawks in the conference finals. Anthony Edwards absolutely balling out, 35 points per game in the Western Conference Finals. Mobley putting up 20 and 10 for the Eastern Conference Finals MVP, 11% from 3-point. Ouch. I mean, yeah, Ant shot 25%. That's not great either. So Garland is back. Good to see him back day to day. And that's pretty much our only injury. We just got some guys banged up a little bit, but Yeah, we are playing the Wolves in a best of 7 for the finals. They've added Ayo Dosunmu and yeah, Robert Dillingham's now their starting point guard. I'm guessing Conley retired or he's just really regressed at this point. So it's a younger looking Wolves team, but I think we should be all right. Just depending on the severity of the injuries to Garland and Clark, I think we should take this series. Anthony Edwards might be a problem, but I still think we're the better team overall. So game 1, they take. They are. Do they have a better record than we do? Yeah. So they have the home court. So if we could steal one from them, that'd be huge. Got to be able to do that. Can't be down 2 games here in the finals. It's a tall order to come back from. All right, we'll lose by 9 game 2. Now Mitchell's banged up. Okay, so once Garland's healthy, now Mitchell's banged up. Lower back bruise. Okay. All right, don't know what's going on, guys. This is not the same team we saw in the Eastern Conference playoffs. All right, here we go. This is a bounce back game, guys. Got to win this one. All right, we will by 13. All right, in Cleveland, game 4. Let's tie this up. Knotted up 2 games apiece. Down 13 after 1. Brought to within 12 at halftime. 7-point spread 7 minutes ago. 2-point game. 2-point game. 2-point game, and we'll lose. Okay. Down 3 games to 1 here. All right, we're going to try it. We're going to go 8 deep because it's win now mode for our guys. I know we're hurting, but we got to try something different because it's just not cutting it. Yeah, we're getting blown out here. Yeah, we're going to lose. It sucks. We made it far again, but just couldn't get it done in the end. But the good news is we're still a young team. The Bansta is going to improve another year for us. And yeah, we'll see what he can do. All right, so let's see. Cavs picks. We have Cavs picks. Cleveland. What? Where is our pick? Cavaliers. Jazz have our pick. Okay, so that's probably from the Donovan Mitchell trade. So we got Kenny Atkinson locked up. Do not think we have. Yeah, we don't have any picks this draft. That's fine. We got the guy we want in Bansta. Team player option. Mitchell declined. Okay, so that's not looking great. In theory, we're going to be able to bring him back, though. Okay, so we'll sign him. Try to do a team-friendly deal here. Okay, so yeah, where's his top option right now? Hunter doesn't want to come back. We kind of expected that, and we'll offer Hunter here. 13 for 3. Okay, so that means we will need another small forward. Maybe with that money, we can open up some avenues here. So like small forward, maybe Kevin Huerter we could bring in. All right, let's check this out. Small forward. So DeAndre Hunter wants out. I mean, he's looking for 45 mil, to be fair to him. So, I mean, that's just something we can't offer him. Unlucky guy. Let's do 1 year for Huerter. And center spot, could get Saric. Cornette's the best available. Cornette's got that ring with the Celtics. Let's bring him in. Okay, that's what we're looking like at here. All right, cool. So, wait, how are we over? How are we over a guy? We didn't draft anyone. Point guard. Okay. Shamit. Okay, we added Allen. All right, we're gonna try to trade these 3 guys for a better backup point guard because I think we get hurt a lot with missing out on those backup point guard minutes when Garland goes down with an injury. Can we get Ty Jerome back? 2, 4, 8 for 13. Okay, so we need to make up like 5 mil here. Finney. No, it's not worth it. No. All right, point guard. Solid backup point. Solid vet backup point is what we want. A vet point guard. Vet point guard. Quickly, too much. Shake. No, he's not a high enough overall. Hardy. Ooh, yes. We're going to go for him. Okay, let's try this. I'll give you some seconds. Everyone loves seconds. Okay, wouldn't do that. Cavs pick. All right. That, bang, nope. Second, bang, nope. Second, bang, nope. One more second, and bang. Oh, come on, really? Okay, Utah swap worst. We'll do the Jazz, sure. Can we get anything back for that? I feel like we deserve something else. No, okay. We'll get a pick. Their seconds. There we go. Okay, cool. We got a backup point guard. And then that means, yeah, we're set here. Okay, cool. So yeah, we'll advance here. We got the guys we wanted in. We got a backup point guard and Hardy. I think, yeah, the win now mode, year 3 of the sim. Let's see what we could do. I feel like we finally put this solid team together here. All right, 2028 draft is the one we want. Not that that matters. We're not going to get there anyway. Okay, year 3 of the sim, win now mode in Cleveland. Thought this would be honestly one of the better, easier, I should say, sims to do. This Cleveland team is stacked, but I think if we're not going to win in this year 3, I don't know what to tell you with this team, because I mean we've surrounded this team with great talent, top to bottom. Yeah, so 10 deep, Levert, Buzelli, Kevin Herter. Okay, see, I mean, look at the minutes per position. We are really even right now, so that's great to see. Yeah, Hardy backup point, Cora backup 3, Clark backup center, backup power forward, backup shooting guard. Yeah, and then we got backups for our backups. So love to see that. So here we go, 52% chem. Got to get back to that 1 seed territory because maybe home court hurt us. I think that last year because we weren't back to the team we had been. So yeah, see what we can do this year 3. So similar start to the first year we had in the sim. Started off 8-2. That first year we started 10-0. So we're back to around that, but still an early season. Something can change here. Yeah, let's just we're just gonna do this early. Hopefully this just saves time later. But just put some guys on untouchables here. There we go. Okay, sim regular season, cool. All right, so did we make the plan? I can't tell yet. Yeah, we did. Looks like. So that's a good sign. But yeah, we got eliminated first game against Philly. Still 20-6 through our first 26 games. Really good. Again, testament is to hit that 40-20 mark. That's the sign to see if you're a contender. And yeah, we're definitely on pace for that. Like we'd have to go over. We'd have to be. We just at least have to be 500 to hit that mark at this point. So definitely in a good spot here. Number 1 in the power ranking, number 1 in the conference rank. Balanced lineup in terms of minutes. Yeah, this is it. I could feel it already. This is the year we win. Let's go for a 80-win season. Or a 100-win season, I mean. Because if we win, I'm trying to think. But is it possible to win 100 games in a season? It is, right? No, it's not. It's not. I don't know why I thought that. But yeah, I saw today like teams who have won 80 games in the NBA have won the championship every year except for 1 year. So, and that was the Cavs team, or there was a Warriors team that had that best record that lost to the Cavs, and uh, they lost to the Cavs in 7. They blew the 3-1 lead. All right, so 37-10 here. Great job, guys. We're starting to lose some games here. Lost 3 over last 5, so don't love that. But okay, so 40 wins at the trade deadline is great to see. I'm just going to scope out how we're looking here. We're looking strong. Herter's even improving this late in his career. So we got Levert, Buzelli, Clark, Okoro. The Bance is a 90 overall now, so huge progression from him. Yeah, we have pretty much an all 90 overall lineup except for Jarrett Allen. But I mean, he's still putting up good numbers. Yeah, so yeah, our starting five is unstoppable. So we're not going to change this team at all one bit. I mean, we're 40, what was it, 42, 43 and 11, I think, at the deadline. I mean, I'm thinking we have a 70-win season on our hands. Maybe not. Nope, it's over. Okay. I don't know why I thought we were. Okay. Moving on. Garland, yeah, sure, we'll bring him back. Yeah, I mean, injuries kind of caught up to him a little bit, but long term, he's worth it. Jaden Hardy, huge pickup. Just re-sign him. Yabusele will extend him as well. And Levert, he's looking for a minimum. Super team friendly. Love that from him. And yeah, that's it for the contract extensions. Maybe made our players happier. We'll see. So 52 and 13, 60-win seasons on, like, there's no doubt in my mind we're going to hit that mark. 55 and 15, just absolute crazy pacing here. So I mean, best case scenario, we could go 67 and 15. So okay, now 65 and 17. Okay, 64 and 18. Solid. Cooper Flag, MVP. Rookie of the Year, Tyron Stokes. Colin Murray Boyle, 6-man. Wemby, Defensive Player of the Year. Caleb Wilson, Most Improved. Clutch Shy. Kenny Atkinson, there we go. Kenny, Coach of the Year. Executive of the Year, Cody Toole. But yeah, we're looking good here, honestly. Any Cavs get... Yep, the Band's the second team. Awesome to see that from him. And Mobley, third team. Awesome. And he's starting to pick it back up. Look at that. He's having our best year so far this time. And his shooting numbers are coming back to, they're better. But yeah, awesome to see him kind of bounce back from that. All defensive first team from him as well. So just kind of looking through this, the Nets seem to be for real. Yeah, 2 seed in the East. They got Dyson Daniels, who got first team, all defense. They have Cooper Flag, who just won MVP. Yeah, they're looking scary. So, I mean, that might be their conference finals matchup, depending on if we don't choke here. But, yeah, I think we're destined for a matchup with them in the conference finals. So we're playing Miami Heat round 1, who've added Zion, I think. I mean, he's in the photo, unless that's not Zion. But is that not Zion? I think that's Zion. I don't know why. Huh. I'm pretty sure that's Zion. All right. But yeah, I think on paper we should win against this team. Take it one game at a time here. So we're down 2-0. Oh my god, guys. Imagine if we choke. All right, we're going to do the sim cast because, oh, wow. I don't know why we're down 2-0 already. We're about to be 3-0. Oh my god. And what did I just say? I said, looks like we're destined to play the Nets unless we choke. Guys, we cannot choke. Okay, we didn't choke yet. We're down 3-1. But we have to come back from 3 games down. Guys, what is going on? Okay, we won by 7. Forced to game 6. Don't know what's happening with our team. Alright, down 1 after the first. Hey guys, come on. We're down 5. We're down 5. Up 1. Okay, we forced game 7. Oh my god. Alright, Hardy's injured. Levert's banged up. Okay, I mean, hopefully we could get it done here, though. Game 7 in front of our fans can come back down 3 games. Please, guys, please do not choke here. Come on. We've been destined for this game. We're down, what was that? We're down 6. We're down 7. We choked. Wow. How the hell did we choke? Who's on this Heat team, bro? Zion, Quickly, Jackson, Mogbo, the other, Mitchell, Hawkes. Bro, we should not have lost this team. That's insane. Bro, how do we lose to this team? I mean, dude, look at the team we assembled. We just couldn't get it done. But, like, let's just sim the rest of this playoffs, and then I'll get to it. So yeah, Nets. That was a team we were going to be destined to play against, but bruh, like, look at the team we assembled here. I mean, it's insane. Evan Mobley, Donovan Mitchell, Darius Garland. We kept them all intact. We got the Bansa. You put up insane numbers. Jarrett Allen. We got Jaden Hardy to be the backup point. A Coro, backup small forward. Clark, backup center. You have Buzelli, backup power forward. Herder, another small forward. Like Levert, backup shooting guard. Like our team is stacked, bro. Look, how many players over 80? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We got 8 players over 80 overall, and we got 4 over 90 overall. There's no way we should have lost to the Heat in 7, but it happened. And yeah, you'd think these teams, because we're approaching like the final few teams I'm going to be doing in this series, I did not in a million years think the Cavs would be one of those teams we just couldn't get it done with. Yeah, I mean, I think honestly this is one of those sims that like 9 games out of 10 would have gone a different direction. And 9 out of those other times you would have had finals in 3 years. But to come this far and not get to that mark with the team we have here, it's call it unlucky. Honestly, could not tell you what went wrong with this team. We had the best record in the NBA, Coach of the Year, 2 players made All NBA. Yeah, it just does not compute, frankly. 2K is out to get you as a 1 seed. I've said that before, and maybe that's just what it was in the very end. But yeah, just gonna get it done in this one, and I guess stay tuned for the next video. I'm hoping it'll be better than this one, but who knows? Just how the 2K gods like to have fun sometimes. See you guys in the next one. Peace.